Welcome back to the OG crew. This time we are playing Point the Blame 2.
Do you want us to clap?
Yeah, clap.
Yes! Point the blame two, guys!
Now to the first go.
Let's go!
Welcome back to Point the Blame. In this game, we'll hear a wild story about one of the OGs.
Tore his scrotum apart.
But the catch? We all have to convince each other it's not ours.
Okay, well then I think it's you.
Feeling a little nefarious vibes here.
It's up to us to find the real culprit and who we should point the blame. Now let's see who has the weird poo story this time.
I think it's Alan.
Anna was so quiet!
Let's play. Whose story is this? I once took a shit in the gutter at my hairdresser's.
What the fuck?
Sorry?
Whose gutter has hairdressers?
Whose gutter has hairdressers?
Whose hairdressers has a
I
gutter?
went to a shit in the gutter at my hairdresser's?
Look, I don't want to be the same as last episode. This is definitely a Hammer story.
Oh my God, what? We're back doing old scapegoat Hamilton again.
To be fair, the story you thought about was the one you told about taking a shit in the
In a
sink.
sink.
True, yeah.
Do I look like someone that goes to a hairdresser?
Well,
Yeah.
I did find out some new information.
Yeah, you just did. I go to a barber like a real man.
Yeah, hairdresser is a weird. You'd think it's one of the chickies.
Maybe it was a revenge
Okay.
on a bad haircut.
Ooh.
Fuck this place, I'm gonna shit in the gutter.
What about this guy? He hasn't said much. This guy hasn't said
Yeah.
much.
Well, I would have said barbershop. I go to the barbershop with the boys.
Okay, it's
No
a
one
killer.
believes that
Yeah,
either.
so it's a killer.
Okay, I'm locking in
The
the killer.
barbarians.
If we're just being so honest, who would openly admit this story in the group? I think that's also a killer.
Okay, let's do a poo story count. Quick poo story count.
Boom story
Why
count.
don't
I've had
our
mine.
story account?
Everyone's got a poo story, so
Oh, Abby said that she didn't have a poo story.
He's had the
Everyone's
sink. He's
got
had
one.
sink poo. He's had sink
poo.
poo.
I ain't sink poo.
Alan, have you had a poo
Okay.
story?
I've actually never taken a shit.
I believe that. I don't think you have a butthole.
kind of absorb it.
I
back.
pull it out.
Sorry. Jump on it, but
We gotta wrap it up. We gotta make a decision. Who are you voting for?
I guess I'll vote for a killer.
Well, I guess I'll vote. I vote for a killer as well.
okay, I vote for a killer.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna actually vote for a killer.
yeah.
Oh,
Thank
something
you.
different.
I'm gonna go with Hamo.
Okay. We got a killer, a killer, a killer, a killer, and Hamo. The answer is a killer.
It's a killer.
Yeah.
Shit.
Took a shit in the gutter?
Oh yeah, I took a shit in the gutter in the barber.
In the
shop.
Well, it was a gutter. There's no gutters inside a barbershop.
Was there a
Have you guys
You
ever had your
said
hair
in
cut?
it.
I was outside the. Okay, there was a point where I was inside the barbershop and I think, hey, a poo is coming out of my body right now.
That explains why you took a
the genius
shit.
I am, I'm like, that it would disrupt the experience for the other customers. Let me go outside.
And they didn't
What do you
They
say,
have
go
a
outside?
bathroom in
watch
the
you through the
barber?
windows.
Through the glass entrance.
Was this on a main road?
There was a back
Out of
back
respect
area.
for the customers.
Wasn't there a bathroom in the barber?
Okay.
And even if there was, I wouldn't fucking take a shit there. Ugh.
Yeah, bro.
But gutters.
Yeah, well, I had to shit. I think I was young.
No, I think
Yeah,
you
I
would have been
was 70s
older.
old. I had to take a shit. I was about to shit my pants. I go outside. I go around the back. There's a fucking gutter. I take a shit in the fucking gutter and I go home.
Without wiping. When I was 18 months old, my dad dropped me down the stairs and broke my leg in half.
Oh.
In half.
In half.
Not in quarters. Who's got the weakest bones in here?
Everybody hop on one
Alan,
leg.
you look like you've got weak bone density.
How dare you?
Hop on.
I've broken this wrist, but I haven't broken a leg appendage.
This is a tough one. I don't know.
Can you look at Abby's eyes and tell me if she's telling the truth or not?
Oh, she's
drop down the
she's in the
stairs?
game.
No.
Well, she's never mentioned a leg. I feel like that would have come up.
Okay. But this was.
So I think it's Alan.
Anna was so quiet.
I was just smiling at his beautiful smile.
Oh, yeah.
I've never broken my legs. My legs have never been
$1,000?
broken.
I bet
How much?
$1,000.
$1,000.
That doesn't mean anything to you.
Yeah,
Shannon.
when it serves
Exactly.
$1,000.
Goes in smoke.
Still waiting on my $1,000.
Okay, we got to get some decisions happening. What do you reckon, Abby?
I'm gonna go Sam.
Okay, Abby's
Oh, you think
going
it's
Sam.
me? No, it's not me.
I think Alan.
I bet you would.
I'm gonna vote Alan.
Oh, I bet you would.
I think it's Sam.
Oh, you're wrong.
Well, I thought it was quite funny that you guys thought it was me when it wasn't me.
It's you, 100%.
I actually think it actually is Sam.
Well, it's not.
Well, that's my answer, and I'm
Okay.
sure locking it in.
We got majority Sam. Let's see what the answer is. The person that had this story happen to them is Hamo.
Oh.
Damn it.
Whoa.
I really gotta trust my gut more.
Do you remember that, Hamo? Or were you told?
I was there.
It was his leg.
In half.
Yeah, well, I was only like 18 months old, and my dad like was taking me downstairs in the middle of the night to get me like milk, and he like slipped and dropped me, and then like he tried to catch me and he landed on me, and
Oh my god.
then he like tried to put me back to bed
Oh my god.
to be like, you know, like shh, like nothing happened.
Did he use a pillow?
Yeah, when he dropped me, I heard something like, "I've got enough children." I like, you know.
Oh my God.
So yeah, broke my leg in half and had to spend a little while in hospital.
And he's convinced you your whole life that there was no brain damage caused.
I think we can all agree there was something else happened.
Yeah.
I think we need a better process to eliminate suspects
Then what?
than just asking questions.
So what would your process be?
What would you like? Connect us to a polygraph? What do you want?
We should be more spiritual about it.
Okay.
Feel the energies.
Right.
Will you try
Okay,
that in
well,
the
we
next
got
round?
I'll try in the next round. I'll get this in the next round.
I once spent my birthday alone cleaning a theatre.
Sorry?
I spent my birthday alone where?
I once spent my birthday alone cleaning a theatre.
The killer immediately just turns to Alan. He's like, Al. That's not-
Well, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Alan, how old were you turning?
No, it wasn't me.
But just hypothetically, if this had been you, how old would you reckon you would have been?
18. Could be Sam, could be Rodney at this point.
Spiritually, you think that, or?
Spiritually, I'm leaning towards Sam, or maybe someone ugly like Andrew.
Okay, well,
I'm going Alan.
Whoever story this is, next time it's your birthday, why don't we all go to the movies together and we'll rent out the whole cinema? How does that sound
That's
to the
really
person?
sweet.
Leave you there.
Clean it?
That sound,
We'll clean it.
we'll clean it.
Clean your
We're just going to clean it.
mess.
70% chances, Alan.
I think it's like 90% chance now.
100% chance that it's Alan.
Okay, should we just vote? Should we just vote?
It doesn't matter which end you
yeah,
start at
I'm
this
going
time.
with Alan.
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 Just tell it the truth, man.
Killer, who you vote?
It's Alan.
Alan, spiritually?
I think it happened, it might have been Alan.
The correct answer is
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, baton.
Alan.
Alan.
That's kind of sad.
No, it wasn't sad really. It was kind of, it was like,
It sounds really
it
sad.
was cooler than sad. I don't know. It was,
And he just broke the hand.
Sorry.
oh shit. Don't make me clean that.
Why?
I was turning 19 years old, and I worked at like a play theater. So it was like 1 a.m. like on the day of my birthday, and I cleaned it up real good, real nice. No, it was cool. I had a backpack vacuum, and
That's real cool.
All right. Story number 4. I went on a first date, and out of nowhere, my date did a drug deal right in front of me in the restaurant. Their customer came in, they made the exchange, and then my date excused themselves to briefly go outside and snort a line. Who do you reckon?
This story.
You've heard this story?
Yeah, is it when you told it to someone? Because it's my story.
yeah, exactly.
No.
Was it more of a memory than the story?
Shut up, Sam. This is definitely you.
Story. Okay, well then I think it's you.
What, you think I wanted a date and the girl I wanted to date with happened to be a bigger drug dealer than I did? I did a drug deal. I mean, it is sexist to assume that it couldn't be a female drug dealer, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's more of a guy like ick thing to do, like, you know.
But what if it was me? I mean, I go on lots of dates, so I could have
okay,
potentially.
all right. We definitely know it's not Alan.
That was me.
Don't do that.
But they also went for a line after the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got to lock them in.
Okay, did you vote?
I'm just feeling the spirits for a little bit.
Oh, here, not back to this.
Oh, God.
The voices are telling me it could be S. Is Simone. Nah, maybe Sam. I'll go Sam.
Wait, Simone.
Well, there goes your spirit career,
No,
but
not on the internet.
Oh no, my spirit career.
it's a dumb
I'm
looking.
looking in Abby.
Okay, we got Sam, we got Abby.
I'll guess Abby. I think this is not my
One
story.
vote for Abby.
I have heard
No.
this story though.
I am going to vote for Abby. Okay.
Abby, who did you vote for?
Well, I think it's Sam.
All right. The person that had this story, what happened to him, it was Abby.
There we go. All right.
And then he asked you, excuse me, I just want to go outside for a
Yeah,
look.
it was like a blind date. We got there, and then almost immediately he's like, "Oh, by the way, I will have a friend stopping by."
Better do the old handshake, you know.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? Long time no see. Can I get that cash that you owe me from that?
Why are you struggling to make this up? It's like your whole life.
I got brain damage from getting dropped down the stairs.
I once got robbed by a homeless person.
Ooh,
Who said that?
definitely Andrew.
That's it.
That's it. That's all it says.
I'm vibing Killer or Sam for this one.
Thank you.
Killer or
What,
Sam?
you don't think you can be robbed by a homeless person? Are you too good to be robbed by a homeless person?
No, I just feel like I'm not in areas where they.
Pretty elitist.
I'm not in the city a lot.
Wherever homeless people do live, I think they should all be eradicated. I actually think it's a killer because I think I kind of remember him saying something about this when he was overseas in like sketchy areas.
Okay, he does look easy to rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't defend that statement. I can't defend myself against that. Maybe I can't even defend myself.
There's been a few times I've thought about robbing you.
Have you ever been robbed by anyone ever?
Not by a homeless person.
How did you know?
That they weren't homeless? I was inside their home.
And you were robbed.
Wow, you really.
All right,
fell
that's a
into
story
that.
for later.
It was like Uber Eats, you come over and they rob you.
No, I was
Hey babe, you busy tonight? Come over, let me rob you.
Well, what happened was the Domino's guy just took all my money.
Okay, so you were the one.
I was high and he
what's
he
a
took
killer?
he just grabbed all my money and then ran.
All right, let's start.
I'm gonna go with a killer because I have no concept of what's happening right now.
Okay, Abby says a killer.
Absolutely a killer.
Trust me.
Okay.
We don't have a lot of trust, but it'll be gone if this is. Yeah, it's not me.
Okay. It's Sam. I'm voting Sam.
Okay.
Oh,
One
a
vote,
killer just
a killer.
realised now
One
he's gonna
vote, Sam.
break most trust.
Sam, what do you say?
I honestly didn't think it was you, but I am going to vote you now.
Okay, that's someone that it's you, obviously. So that's why. Well, I vote Sam.
Okay, we've got 2 Sam, 2.
Alan, this is up
And I'm
to
the
you.
tiebreaker.
Yes.
It's up to me to save the segment. I think that it's a killer.
You really think that?
Yes.
I think it was.
All right. All numbers lead to
You lied to you fist bumped me and you lied?
all numbers lead to a killer. But the real answer is
Trust
the
broken.
story belongs to Sam.
I would never lie to you, mate.
See?
I would never lie to
Okay,
you.
the trust remains.
Exactly.
I should have
I
known
know
when you
it's
laughed
Sam.
at my joke.
Can I get in on the trust?
What's going on?
No.
Oh no.
You didn't trust me.
You're out of the trust. Well, was it one time? Yeah, it was just one time. There was a lot of homeless people in Canada.
They took advantage.
But a lady came over to me and it was like the day after Christmas and I was sitting across from Starbucks trying to use their Wi-Fi for free instead of paying $2 for a tea. Anyway, she came over and she said, "Hi, are you from Australia?" And I said, "Yes, I am." She said, "Me too." And she had a Canadian accent. So that was my first red flag. And then she asked for coins to use the payphone to call home to Australia. And so I gave her some. And then this was on me, but I just kept giving her more coins because she could see how many I had in my purse until I kind of realized I'd given her maybe like, I don't know, $15 or so worth of coins. And then I tried to like get it back off her and I was like, "Oh, actually, do you mind if I just get like that back and I'll give you a note?" And she was like, "No, sucker, ha ha ha," and ran away. And I was just like, "Oh, okay." Well,
Pretty
Like
good.
the witch in The Wizard of Oz.
I don't mean to be nitpicky, but is that robbing you? You gave her the money willingly. She said, "Hey, can I have some money?" And you said, "Sure."
Yeah, I think
You donated money to a homeless woman and then felt bad about how much money you gave her.
Yeah, I don't need
It's almost like a homeless woman took advantage of an idiot, almost, is what.
Yeah.
Before we cut to the next segment, can I just say, Pretty interesting, isn't it?
Say, a killer will,
No,
Always
it was
be
like-
a pillar of the OG crew. Nice.
That's a nice
It's that
lead-in.
trust we fucking got now.
the trust.
No,
you didn't get
you're
that.
out of the trust.
I'm lucky to be alive. Before I was born, my dad had a skiing accident and tore his scrotum apart.
Okay, but this isn't even a story about you.
Well, it's about his dad's scrotum.
I'm picturing when he said torn apart, he got attacked by a bear and the bear tore his scrotum apart. This sounds like a Hamo story.
I'm sorry.
It sounds like your dad didn't want a son. That's what it comes.
You think he threw me down the stairs and he also ripped his scrotum open? That's how much he hated me?
Not like he did it deliberately. He was like, I can't have more kids. And on this
No more
skiing trip,
children.
he's like, fuck this.
I'm thinking about whose parents I could see skiing the most. Yeah.
My dad can't ski. He literally can't ski.
I've heard your mom's pretty good at skiing though.
What? Did you? What did you say?
Skiing, it's like a sex
Sexual
act.
To go skiing with your mum.
We don't want to make it with that kind of show.
Not yet.
Now let's talk about ripping our balls off.
Oh,
Are you sure balls ripping off?
Okay, so it's a killer.
that's how much effort I'm going to put into deliberation.
That's my brain's spiritual vibe.
I think it's a killer.
It's not me.
You gonna fist bump me again? You gonna swear to me?
You're not going to agree to me because it's you.
No, it's not me.
Oh, now you do it. Now you
It's
do
not
it.
me, brother.
100%.
of them's lying.
This will break our trust.
It's not me.
Wow. It's not you?
It's not me.
Okay, who are you voting for, Hamo?
I think it's Dark Horse. I think maybe Alan.
I already said a killer. So.
I'm gonna go Hamo. My gut says a killer, but I'll go Hamo.
I think it's Sam.
I've met most of your. I've met your dad. I've met your dad, and I've met your dad. I haven't met your dad.
Okay, you don't need to sound so
Have you looked at
surprised.
this?
I don't
I haven't, but I've definitely imagined all of your father's genitalia.
Who's got the most ravaged ball sack?
Who's got a snub nose?
Oh my god.
I'll have to say, I think the answer is Sam.
Okay.
The correct answer is Hamo.
I knew it!
See, I knew it. I knew
had
it.
more
I knew
logic
it.
to
That's
this.
why.
You guys broke your trust.
No, he broke the trust.
No, you broke your trust, dude.
Why did you
I
do
felt
that?
terrible, but I had to win the game.
My role at parties was to mark people's arms with the amount of drugs they took.
I mean, it would make sense because Hamo was a dealer if he wanted to like keep count how much they owed him. But it sounds more like a.
That's more technical than
It
spiritual.
sounds more like a you were being a good friend and making sure your friends didn't do too many drugs.
If any of us going to work for like the Red Frogs, you know, at the schoolies, I could see you
Yeah.
like being a person that helps people. and
Pancakes in the
hands out
morning,
water.
like-
This is really hurtful, and
Why?
I just don't know how to explain why, but it just is.
Try explaining it.
Use your words. Let's hear more about. Is this becoming like group therapy?
How are you feeling right now at this moment?
You think that it's me over a drug dealer?
My role at parties is to supply the drugs. It's not to keep.
tally?
Yeah, maybe like you keep it like a, it's like an
Yeah.
invoice.
Okay.
You like mark it all up,
It's an
and
invoice.
then at the end you tally it up and give them a final.
Okay, I don't work on
final-
tick, bro. The amount of diversion that's happening on my left, I'm on 99.9%
You
sure it's Abby.
diverted to me initially.
Because I think you're such a responsible person.
Well, spiritually, what do you think, Alan?
Spiritually, I'm feeling a lot of feeling attacked over here. Not much here. I'm feeling a little of nefarious vibes here. But I actually think that the person who actually has done it is a killer.
What?
No, it's not. No, it's actually not me.
Okay. Well, who do you think?
Okay.
Who do you think
Nah,
said it?
like it's legit, not me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if it's legit, then that's all right.
You've already locked in yours, Alan.
I think it's Abby.
I think it would be a killer.
Okay. I'm
He
thinking
already
it's
said that
you.
it's not him. Abby.
Is your
Yeah,
bet?
we've got two Abby, two a killer.
I think it's I think it's Sam, which then ends up with it being a tie. So I'm gonna say a killer, even though I think it's it.
Okay, a killer has the numbers. Who said it really? It is Abby.
Of course it was Abby.
It is Abby.
That's such an easy one. How did you guys fuck that up?
Because she got angry, actually, so now I'm like
Bad
onto
liar.
it.
It was at the parties at Sam's house. It was just everyone else at the parties.
Was that for like safety reasons?
Yeah, it's because I would walk in and some of them would have like taken a couple of nefarious substances, and I would be like, "Oh, how many have you taken?" And then I'd mark their arms, and then I'd walk back around like 40 minutes later and find out that they'd taken more because they'd forgotten that they'd taken the initial ones.
It'd be the easiest night of a cop's life. All right, 4 MDMA, 2 caps. All right.
I can hold things in my throat and bring them back up when needed. We got a Stevie Stars here.
Am I right?
Why are you fist bumping the boy?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm.
We're imagining cock and cum.
This does feel like something that Alan would learn because he wants to join like a circus or something.
True.
That's so good.
Possibly very
Mars
true.
comes out. Watch this trick, it makes me more popular at school.
I can clear any space.
I mean, you could fit like a Buick in his fucking throat.
Fucking SUV in that. Bring it back up.
I could drink a beer.
Learned that so that he could like store drugs down there
But he
when he
didn't.
went
He had
into
his
prison.
chance.
Hamo, you can build your trust back with me.
It's not me.
Look me in the eyes. Is it you?
It's not me.
Okay, it's Hamo.
They're both reverse
It's Hamo.
bluffing me.
Look at this.
They're both
Alan,
reverse
Alan,
bluffing.
look me in the eyes for the first time. Is it you?
Who are you voting?
Andrew.
Oh,
Andrew. Okay.
I'm gonna go Alan.
Alan.
I'm gonna also go Alan.
Okay, we've got two Alans
not me.
leading the way.
Believe me, it's not me.
I think it's Hamo.
Okay, we've got two Hamo.
Wait, who did you vote for? Yeah, you're the
Oh.
decider.
No.
Ooh, okay.
Between yourself or Hamo?
Strange predicament I'm in. Okay. What if I vote for a killer?
Have you already voted?
No, you have to vote for yourself or Hamo.
You have to.
I vote for myself then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I vote for myself.
All right.
Do you know how you win points in this game?
No. I think
right.
it's based on how quickly the rounds finish.
The real answer, I think people most likely who are watching would know. Person who said that was Hamo.
Hey.
Alright, we're gonna test that.
Stars. Can you do coins?
Can you put the arm? Can you put the arm?
I've got any, just something to show.
I think I have.
How deep in your throat?
I used to do like gobstoppers. I could do like 12, 13 Skittles.
Can you do coins on demand? Like if we give you like...
Coins. Do you want to know? Show the camera. Show the camera first.
He can take them and like spit out a more a summarized version of the change.
Like, so I want 2 10
Okay,
cent
open
pieces
your
and a
mouth.
dollar.
Is it not in your mouth?
Wait,
though?
he's swallowing them.
What the fuck? Okay, now bring them back up.
does anyone have
it's
some,
not in your mouth.
Okay, bring it back up.
Like a gecko.
Why was there like so much cum in there as well?
I'm just holding them down here.
How do you do that?
I don't know. I used to like hold pen lids and shit down there and run.
How are you not dead?
You're like a reptile.
You're a gecko.
Yeah, such a waste of a straight throat.
Fucking what? I genuinely that has shaken me.
Andrew, wow, what a
That
hidden
was-
talent.
I don't know what we're gonna use that for a concept, but we need to because that's
That's
terrifying.
good, man. This time, there'll be one winner. The rest of the contestants will play in the final round.
Oh, that's how it works?
Yeah.
Oh.
Here are the scores. Akila, 0. Sammy, 10. Abby, 10. Alan, 0. Hamo, 30.
What the fuck?
Hamo, you have won. The rest of you will join in the final round.
Okay.
So that's everyone except me.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, so we all have to convince
all
you.
four of you got to bullshit me. Okay.
So just sit in the corner and regurgitate the cum in your mouth, okay? And we'll be playing the game.
Welcome back to the grand finale. So far, our players have tried to shift the blame with varying levels of success. In this round, we're flipping the script. Thanks,
flipping
Samo.
the script?
I will read a story that belongs to only one of our finalists. This time, each of them must convince Hamo that the story belongs to them. Hamo is going to vote on who he thinks the story belongs to.
Yeah.
The true story. I once watched a man make love to a pavlova.
Abby, tell me about someone fucking a pavlova.
Sorry, it's just your face. So basically, I was walking through a park
Okay.
in Newtown at night because I'd had to park behind the park. And so I had to walk through the park at I think it was 3 a.m. And as I was walking through, I was like, oh, it's actually quiet for once. And then I heard a noise and I was like, that sounds concerning. And there was a man sticking his dick inside of a pavlova. And that was something that I will never be able to erase from my
How did you know it was a pavlova?
because I could see it. Unfortunately, locked in my mind forever.
Okay, I'll go down the line and hear all the stories before I ask any more questions. Alan?
I was having a sleepover party on on Australia Day.
Okay. I'm already...
Sounds pretty believable.
Okay, I'm on board so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we were in high school. One of my mates, his name was Simon, and he really wanted to lose his virginity.
To a pavlova?
Well, we were just talking about those stories or whatever.
How did you confirm him fucking the pad? Were you watching?
We all stood around watching, sort of jerking off with him.
How
But
close to him were you?
I was pretty much bumming him. No. I was like in the room. It was like a room. It was like a kitchen room.
quite a soft
It was just like a
dessert.
disgusting, sick thing that I can't believe I even told Sarah for this game. And that was the story.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for
Are
that.
you ready for the true
Yes.
story? Mm-hmm. This is the story of Pav Dick Dan. His name is Daniel Page. That's his full name. He doesn't mind that. He's a crazy character in my life. New Year's Eve, 2018. We're all having a little party. We're all celebrating. We're all drinking.
Celebrating what?
New Year's Eve.
Listening to this story.
Okay, checks out.
Thanks for interrupting for no reason. Yeah.
Anyway, we were all, having a good time and stuff, and Dan loved making pavlovas. He would just make pavlovas at parties. He was like, he wanted a bit of attention. He's like, I'm gonna do something weird. And so the whole night he's making this pavlova, and then we'd be like, come over and this entire night.
To make a...
Well, he's like,
The whole night.
Anyway, we're all like, and then we get to like New Year's and we're all like, oh, sweet, the pavlova is gonna be ready. We're all like celebrating and stuff. Anyway, we go, where's the pavlova? And he pulls it out and it looks like shit. Like absolute shit, it looks horrible. And we go, all right, well, fine, are we gonna eat that? And he goes, nah, fuck you guys. He pulls down his pants and then
Oh my God.
and then
This is the story of a sociopath.
well, he's a crazy character.
He makes a cake for all of his friends. It's terrible. And he's just fucking it. What the fuck is
None of this for you.
What is this story?
All for me.
Who is this person? Who is this person in your life?
He's just a crazy character.
This is a Tarantino character. This is not right.
Can we get Dan on the show?
This is not
Honestly,
right.
we should. Anyway, we were all excited for this fucking pavlova, and he pulls down his pants, and then he starts fucking pavlova so that we can't have it. And it kind of ruined New Year's Eve. But it was.
Well, it also ruined the pavlova, I imagine.
It actually made the pavlova better.
Did you watch him fucking it between the 9 o'clock and the midnight fireworks? That was the ritual you did.
Okay, thank you for that insane story.
Yeah, what a terrible story.
Yeah.
Evil story.
Sammy.
Okay, well...
Go on, share it.
Okay, when I lived in the UK, we had a house where we'd come back and party. It was Waitangi Day. We went out into wherever in the city, and then we all came back to ours, and then someone lost odds to fuck a pavlova, and it was out of 100, and they both said 87, which was crazy. So the fucking of the pavlova was pretty crazy, but one part I didn't add in was that then the girlfriend of the guy who fucked it had to eat the pavlova because she also lost odds. But yeah, it's a pretty simple story.
Okay, well...
Andrew, you can trust me. You know that, right?
Our all admirable attempts at an insane story. I think a killer's story had some flaws in it.
Yeah.
What's his name
I
again?
won 4 hours of
Van
sleep.
Dam Dick Man, what's his name?
Have Dick Dan.
Ham Dick Dan.
I think Abby's story had too much of a rambling start to it before it got to the pavlova fucking action.
What we call it classic.
Sorry, should I just have said I was walking through a park and I saw a man fucking a pavlova?
That would have been much better. I would have believed that much
Okay,
better.
but that's the story.
Surely it has to be Alan.
Come on. You don't want this guy winning. You want this guy to win this episode?
Hey, listen to this guy. He's friends
Do you want this guy to win this episode?
He's friends with guys called
Trust.
Dick Dans or something.
Trust
If
me,
he's
brother.
friends with them,
That's a
then it's
real
not your
story.
story.
Trust me.
I think that Alan is weird enough, and I can imagine him underage drinking with some strange friends.
What happened to the trust?
You reckon he went from 1 year vacuuming a theatre on his own at the party to a couple of days later he's fucking watching a guy fuck a pavlova?
I definitely don't think. Okay, if I was going to say who I definitely don't think it is,
eliminate
it's definitely not a killer or
Oh
Sam.
my god!
I don't think it's a killer or Sam. I think it's.
off, why not?
I think if I was going to go least likely to most, I would go least
You're gonna look
likely
like
Sam.
a fucking idiot, by the
Least
way.
likely Sam, then a
gonna
killer,
You're gonna
then
look-
Abby, then I think Alan's most likely Abby.
Just make a decision.
You kept fucking it up.
Yeah.
I vote lock it in. What's that? What do I say? Sherlock it in. Alan Fang.
The real person is a killer.
What?
Yeah, I did think
Bro, that's crazy. Also, not the full like.
You had a chance to build our trust.
you broke it though.
Me and Pav Dick Dan are gonna double team you with the fucking custard tart, mate.
It's just too long to make a pavlova.
That part's
Actually,
true.
how long?
No, it takes fucking ages.
Yeah.
Because you have to put
You're
them
an
in the
idiot.
fridge.
Yeah.
This sounded like the most made-up guy I've ever heard in my life, and he actually exists.
Pav
Pav Dick
Dick
Dan. There you go.
So I'm the winner.
Alan.
Yay, Alan
wins.
wins. Alan wins.
Yay.
Okay, now as the winner, I want everyone to say that they love me. Please.
I love you. We love you,
Please.
Alan. Love you, Alan.
Guys, that has been Point the Blame, the sequel. Thanks so much for watching. We appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Other than that, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Shut up, baby
And
Keem.
right, what you would like to put in my throat.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna put something in Andrew's throat right now.
And I'm leaving the set. Thanks, guys.
Why is it so small?
No, I had a load more,
cinema.
but she didn't want to use my crazy stories. No, I had an awesome story about when I was a kid in drama class and I jerked off in the drama classroom.
Wait,
I
during class?
Jerked off
Not during
class.
class, after class.
Right, so
Did you clean it up after as well?
Yeah, I cleaned
With
it
a
up.
mop and a
With
vacuum?
a vacuum pack.